I don't think KSI and Jake Paul are. I don't think they're anywhere near each other. KSI, honestly, I don't know if he even really showed that much improvement from his old fights.
If they were to fight like at the end of this year, even next year, bro, I'm betting a massive bag on Jake Paul. Here's a way to start it off.
Yo, guys, welcome back to the podcast.
Bro.
Episode number 33. Ricky just took a little shart in his pants.
Oh, my gosh.
I can't believe that's actually how we're going to start this
Whoa,
episode.
that's actually how we're starting? I was joking, but there's no
Okay,
way.
I'll put a little blur. I was going to say a big blur, but nah, I'll put a little blur over your cheeks.
Oh my gosh, sorry guys. I can't believe that's how it started, but hey, we keep it raw and real here.
Hey, it is what it is. You shart your pants, we leave it in. It is what it is.
That's how we start. I come back and this is the first thing you do.
Well, all right, guys, welcome back. It is what it is, and as you can see to my right, Mason Lamb's looking a little different today.
Yo, Mason Lamb.
Yeah.
You grew like a beard and a mustache, yo.
Yeah.
Call him Mason Man.
The health benefit of the day is eat your broccoli.
Now, but for real, guys, we had our boy DJ Fabuloso sub in for Mason Lamb today because he couldn't make it for this episode. But we had to get our boy DJ Fab because he was in the area and he knows what we're going to be talking about today. He's educated in what just happened coming off this weekend with the only YouTube boxing event that actually happened this year. It was KSI versus who did he even verse?
Trash. Definitely trash.
He actually versed two people.
2 fights in one night.
2 fights in one night. That's how they promoted it.
But were they even fights though? That's the
I
question.
don't know. Definitely heroic. Definitely Hall of Fame. Legendary.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
If I'm being honest,
Fighting 2 people, I think that's dope. The concept was dope. Maybe the opponent's not.
I think if you combine the skill of both of them, they would equal 1. That's what it looked like.
Facts,
And if I'm being honest, guys, the whole card was the most entertaining part to me. Like his fights were the least entertaining. If I'm just being real, I'm just keeping it real.
Oh, definitely, for sure. And his opponents were the least skilled. I think almost anyone on that card, if not everybody on that card, could have beat KSI's 2 opponents. Swarmz, the first guy he faced, was
a human carousel, as the announcer was saying.
Human.
But he was spinning.
He kept on spinning around, and apparently he only had like 2 weeks of training, but he didn't look like he had any idea what he was doing in there. And then the last person,
the quote-unquote professional boxer, looked like a human toothpick. That's what our friend Rohan TV was saying.
Trash. Who do you think would win out of Swarmz and the human toothpick?
I think Swarmz, honestly.
yeah, low key.
The rotating carousel?
Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy that guy is considered a professional boxer. That's what qualifies as a professional boxer.
You're professional then, if that's the case. Well, you're professional if that's the case.
Man, we all could be professional.
Yeah, I think we could,
that's
honestly.
the case.
But
Swarmz looked more professional.
Oh, yeah, he looked like he was nice. He was
I don't know if he looked like he was nice.
But, guys, I actually do want to break down the entire card because, to me, we watched it with our boys, Mason, Rohan. We couldn't watch with DJ Fab because he was doing something else.
I was watching it, though, while I was working.
But, yo, this was like the Super Bowl to me. Like, I got so excited. I, like, enjoy it. Like, I get food, sit down. I don't know about you guys at home, but, like, I just love it. And every single one of these fights was so entertaining, pretty much besides the KSI ones, honestly. His were honestly funny, though. But to me, the fight of the night
Whoa. No, we can't go into fight tonight. We're going to go break it down.
Okay.
Go break it down.
Fight by fight, starting at the very beginning.
I brought my banana, by the way, boys. That's okay, right? You can bring food?
Yeah, you're allowed.
I'm allowed.
Well, you know, you always keep bananas in your mouth. So.
Always.
We're going to start it off from the very first fight, going to the last fight. And well, I guess it did start with KSI. KSI versus Swarmz. Kind of just talked about that. I mean, what did you expect? That dude had 2 weeks of training. Looked like he didn't even train for those 2 weeks, though, for being honest. Bro. Like, come on now.
He said he didn't spar. He didn't do anything.
I mean, in 2 weeks you can't do stuff like that.
Can't do much. You either got it or you don't.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, come on.
Either do it. I think he took the bag. I can salute to him, but
yeah, I can't blame him for taking the bag on.
He dropped the fire diss track too. Like that thing was fire, bro.
The diss track was fire, but then It's like you seen those videos, like when trash talk goes wrong.
Yeah.
Like he drops the fire diss track, roasting the crap out of KSI and Deji and all them, but then in reality, he just goes in there and gets absolutely
Definitely rode
clocked.
the wave, rode the Clout wave.
But hey, get the bag, get that bag.
Feel me?
I did like that KSI fought first because it made sure that everyone in the arena was there. Most of the time when you're watching all these like matches, all the boxing fights, like there's almost no one in like the arena until the later cards, but everyone was there because they wanted to see KSI fight. So all the other opponents literally had 20,000 people watching them the whole time.
That is cool. That was what was
sold
cool
out
about this
event.
card.
Sold out event. Shout out KSI Misfits. Shout out.
Yeah, but
And the first fight besides KSI was Dean the Great versus Evil Hero. And Evil Hero actually fought on NCK's same card. He fought another guy with blue hair. And Dean the Great,
Yeah.
DJ Fab actually knows him in real life.
Good friend of mine.
he's from around these.
He's
parts,
actually from, I would say, 20 minutes from here. Actually.
That's crazy. Small world, because people are saying he's the next superstar. Keemstar is hyping him up hella and being like, yo, this guy, he's got it. And what's your thoughts on the fight, sir?
Dude, I mean, I thought Dean the Great was going to go out there and finish him in like 10 seconds. The Evil Hero lasted a little bit longer than I expected.
Evil Hero got a few punches on him, too, like more than I expected. I expected it to be like Dean the Great just absolutely dominating, and then Evil Hero just like hutting hard.
Well, Dean likes to play with his food. He likes to.
But he got caught a couple times.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Shout out to Evil.
Yeah,
I don't think
food
Evil,
started playing with him.
Yeah, I think Evil Hero is smashing both of KSI's opponents easily. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think,
But the best part about that whole fight was after
bruh.
Evil Hero takes the L.
Jesus, Dean.
Like, I think Dean the Great TKO'd him. Like, they stopped the fight. Dean the Great, he's dancing around the arena, dancing around the ring. And to celebrate, he does a backflip, but Bud doesn't complete backflip.
He tries to do a backflip. We'll pop up the clip right here. Just look at him. Just like face down, cheeks up,
Bro.
ready.
The memes, bro. People were coming up behind him going like,
He told me he burnt his lip on the mat.
Dude, he face planted like so
Yo,
hard. That
he
has gotta
ate-
hurt.
He
That's
ate
gotta
the-
hurt.
He ate it. He literally ate it.
But moving along, after Dean the Great versus Evil Hero,
then there was Sam Hyde versus I Am Thompson. Honestly,
those are two big guys.
the two big
I
guys.
skipped that.
They were just big hosses.
Big dogs.
Then this fight was so dope to me. Salt Papi versus Andy Worski.
the fastest fight of the night and one of the most electrifying and entertaining. It was so short though. I almost wish it was a little bit longer, just because I love Salt Papi and I would just love to see him dance around
Dance
the
a little
ring
bit more.
and clap up his opponent a little bit more. But it literally ended in, I think, 15 seconds, maybe less.
He's definitely talented. I think he, if anybody was to fight KSI on that card, I would want Salt Papi to fight.
I think
I think Salt Papi's the most skilled out there.
yeah.
And he's entertaining, bro. Did you see him on the face-off? He walks up to Andy Worski. Andy Worski's like so serious, and Salt Papi's like this.
he's got
like,
that
looking up and
face.
down.
That face was like this.
It's just very confident, and you know you can't get behind the skin. So that's another thing. It's like he has the skill. He's confident and entertaining. I think he goes long. I think he goes a very, very long time.
He's my favorite fighter, bro. And he's Asian. Come on, bro.
Yeah, Asian,
Filipino. Shut
entertaining,
up.
Asian, entertaining, and good. Like, dude, his hands. You see how fast his hands are?
He's fast.
Dude,
fast.
he literally hit him with the 4-piece chicken nugget combo, soy sauce on the side, over.
Put him to sleep.
It was
Just
literally,
like
it was
that.
like 2 feints, and then he goes, sleep.
Yeah,
And
Wartsky or his friend told him, and there's a viral clip of it. He said, "Bruv, you got folded." That's exactly what they call it. You got folded. When you get knocked out, that's what they call it. You get folded.
Let's just
And that's
say,
exactly what happened,
buddy got folded like a lawn chair.
bro, for real. Shout out to Salt Papi, though. Definitely talented.
You think?
and he's just now getting in shape, too, bro. He's saying if he gets in better shape, it's over, because he's got the skill, bro.
He's dangerous
he's got
now.
the skill,
And he's a little chubs.
yeah, he's fighting like bigger people because just because of his weight is like a little bit more, you know.
He's a little
Like, if he-
thick.
yeah,
He's just wide body.
But dude,
Big
if he gets
bone.
as lean as KSI, bro, I think it's over, bro.
yeah.
Because he still has great cardio with being thick, which is crazy.
He doesn't even need that cardio though. 15 seconds.
He's good. Shout out to the Southpaws, too. Shout out to the Southpaws.
But bro, you think Salt Papi could have beat KSI? I think say that night. Say
night?
that night. Not more training or KSI. He got to warm up a little bit more. That night, do you think Salt Papi could have beat KSI?
I didn't see anything from KSI that night. But
Honestly,
his opponents, all he did was mow them down, you know? But in reality,
he didn't though.
I didn't see
Yeah,
anything.
but he didn't though.
I was a little disappointed that he didn't get him up out of there quicker.
They're running. Aren't they running? How are you supposed to hit a moving target? They're running.
Yeah, it was a little
That's
tough.
true. That's
They're
true.
spinning around doing backflips.
It's hard to tell.
He's got to cut off the ring. Learn how to cut off the ring, and he's got to hunt down a little bit more.
I go
don't
Salt
know.
Papi. I go Salt Papi.
I would honestly have to go Salt Papi
Papi.
over KSI if they were to face that night.
He called them out. Salt
Dude,
Papi
honestly,
called them
I
out.
think Salt Papi that night, if you keep giving them more time, and Salt Papi, if they both keep training at the same rate, I don't think you can catch up to Salt Papi. I think he's just not too nice.
He's swift.
I think
I think he has way more room to improve than KSI too, because he's like Chubb still.
that's true.
But when it comes to influencer boxing, we know Clout is the biggest thing. So
It's like a balance,
How
you know?
balanced? Yeah.
Salt Papi getting that cloud up though.
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
Everyone's
He's
talking
getting
about
clout.
him.
One more
And-
fight. Salt Papi drops him like that. I think he has a possibility to fight whoever.
And I also saw on Salt Papi's Instagram, apparently because of his knockout, 15 seconds, literally like the fastest knockout in probably any not social gloves, in any influencer boxing match like ever.
I know it's
think
actually
it's the fastest
faster than anything ever. I think the record right before this, at least is what he posted, was Ryan Garcia, and it was a minute.
No, that's not.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think that's what he meant.
That's what he put up.
No,
I mean, you still
no,
got
'cause
Ben
I watched
Askren who
it.
got knocked out in 4 seconds, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
That's
I
UFC.
don't think it was the fastest knockout ever. But what I'm saying is, it was like for influencer boxing and an influencer to knock someone out, that was the fastest ever. It can't even hardly get much faster than 15 seconds. Like if
Threw what 5 punches? It was 2 jabs, and then I think it was a 4-piece biscuit with soy sauce on the side.
But because of how the way he did it, how fast he did it, and how good he looked, apparently everyone is hitting him up, and he signed with Happy Punch, which is like Keemstar and Fousey's like promotion company. Not entirely.
Just Keemstars now. Just kidding. Sorry.
We're getting there. We're getting
We're
there.
getting there. We're getting there. Hey, we're
Oh
getting
my
there.
gosh.
But
Dude, I just love talking about all this boxing. Hope you guys love it.
But apparently everyone is trying to box Salt Papi, and Salt Papi's just like, yeah, I want the work. I'm ready. So I'm excited to see what that guy has in the future. I think big things
Definitely talented.
for him.
Definitely talented.
All right, bringing it to the next fight, and this was the most controversial fight of the night. We got Faze Sensei and King Kenny.
Ooh.
Dude, from the start of this fight, it literally was about like 20 seconds in. It could have been over. Yeah. Faze Sensei hits King Kenny with the overhand right, puts him in his place, and Kenny's wobbling.
Wobbled.
And then the referee comes in and saves him, gives him a standing 8.
Yep.
If Faze Sensei is allowed to keep going, it could have been finished, bro. It actually could have been.
I think there's a good chance it would have, because that's what normally happens in boxing. A lot of times they don't knock them out with the first big hit, but the first big hit cracks them.
Yeah.
They're wobbled, they're a little bit disoriented, and then it just creates those openings. Like Salt Papi, that first one didn't put that guy on the ground, but Salt Papi, he had the opening, and then that second one just hits him right in the jaw. Down
Exactly.
goes the weasel.
But the referee came in there and didn't allow Faze Sensei
yeah.
to. But regardless of that, that would be a 10-8 round in boxing.
Oh, that's
Because
that's
that's
actually
considered
true.
a knockdown. A standing 8's considered
Do
a
you
knockdown.
think the referee and the influencer world, they're more cautious. They're more like, these aren't professional boxers now. So even though this fight looked the most professional, I think in my
There was a
opinion,
lot of good.
This
looking
one looked
fights.
This one looked like very professional. So
But definitely the judges and the what's it called? Not the judges, the referees who are in the ring.
Yeah.
They have to be a little bit extra cautious, and I'm pretty sure like the commission tells them like,
Yeah.
yo, they got to make sure that some of this doesn't happen, because standing eights, they don't happen in like normal boxing, do they? I don't know.
yeah, they
do they?
But like
I don't
it's
think
way
so.
more rare.
it's
I don't
rare.
know.
It's hard. It's hard. Like
It's
they
like
never
if you're
see-
getting pieced up,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh,
I've
okay.
never seen it in an actual boxing.
It's very rare. Very.
Have you
rare.
seen it?
Yes, I've seen it a couple times.
You seen
It's
it?
just
Okay.
rare.
Okay.
I think
Normally the fight ends after that. Sometimes
that's what I'm saying. They usually let it go because they get cracked. They're wobbly. That's your fault. You got cracked. Now
Exactly.
a ref, my fault my job as a ref is to make sure it's safety. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we still got to put on a show. I think stopping that and then the ending and the outcome, that changes a lot.
Yeah.
So
So
But both of them have fighting backgrounds, so I think it was the most professional fight. So
it was the most professional, but after that, I feel like that affected Faze Sensei because he was very hesitant because he's like, yo, even if I get a big punch, I'm not allowed to follow up. So the rest of the fight was kind of going back and forth. Kenny had some jabs, and then the only other big punch sequence of the whole thing, I think Faze Sensei had it in the later rounds. But if I'm being honest, King Kenny barely did anything the whole fight.
That's facts.
And at the end, everyone that we were watching it was like, yo, Faze Sensei won that. I was checking Twitter. They're like, yo, Faze Sensei won. And then they, boom, raised Kenny's hand. And we were all like, bro,
Yeah. Well,
robbed again.
I was about to say, shout out. They must not like Faze, but Kenny, that's already twice that he is a thief and a knight for real.
Even all the announcers were like, bro, there's no way that King Kenny should have won that. And I agree with them. I think Faze Sensei won that fight, but we'll see if they overturn it.
They got to overturn it, and
got to.
Regardless, bro. Everyone knows because even on King Kenny's Instagram, people are like the top comment on his own Instagram is, "Bruh, you know you didn't win that," or like, "Those aren't your belts, bud."
I don't blame King Kenny though.
Can't blame King Kenny.
It's not his fault, but it does seem to be a little bit suspicious. 2
for 2.
King Kenny, the fights were in the UK, and he's from the UK, and
it doesn't look good for him.
They just happened to give it to him, and
even the judging. Did you see it was like a 3? There was a judge who judged it 3-point difference. That was like very weird. I was like, I don't think it was that. I don't think they were that separated, if anything, which was very confusing.
Not sure.
Well, if you break it down, this is what I saw someone break it down. 8-10 first round, so Sensei's up 2. Yeah. Then you give second round to King Kenny, came back. So now Sensei's only up 1. Third round back to Sensei, so he's up 2. And then fourth, you could have gone either way.
But
so it's like
either way in that judging.
Either way.
Yeah.
Either way in that judging, Faze Sensei would have been the winner, right?
Yeah. The only way that King Kenny wins is if they don't give it a 10-8, which you have to give it a 10-8 because he knocked him down and Faze Sensei won the rest of the round. King Kenny would have to win the rest. And by to win the rest.
Obvious, too.
And, yeah, he never had, like, a big shot on Faze Sensei, I don't think.
I don't even know if he threw anything but a jab.
Yeah. Most boring, most organized fight, though. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely robbery, though, but yeah.
So next up, and this one was the one everyone was maybe even more excited about than KSI. The O had to go. Fousey and Deji. Both never won. Deji was 0-3 going in this fight. Fousey 0-1, got his face rearranged in the first and only fight that he had. And I'm telling you, it was crazy because Fousey came into this thing on insane shape. Maybe the best shape that we've ever seen anyone in influencer boxing ever. And Deji, he came in good shape, but I mean, he looks kind of the same every time, if we're being honest, right?
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't get it. He's not all chiseled like some of the fighters were. He kind of goes in there, not a dad bod, but he's not ripped by any means. He just kind of looks like average dude.
But he just showed it don't matter how many abs you got. The O had to go, and it went away for Deji because he got the job done from the start, bro. Yeah. As soon as they started, Fousey started he looked like a crab.
He didn't. He looked stiff, like he didn't really know. He didn't feel like you got to be loose in there.
Yeah.
He didn't look very loose.
Definitely nervous. If I was to use a word to describe it's definitely like he was tight. He was like, nah. I don't
tight from all the muscles, bro. You need to be a little fluid.
Someone said I was watching this video. It was when the trash talk goes wrong. Because Fousey was talking a bunch of trash.
Oh, a lot.
Like a lot of trash, saying like, "Yo,
Deji."
Yeah,
I'm gonna touch you.
No, he literally said this in the. He said, "I'm gonna touch you. I'm gonna touch Deji in ways that he's never been touched before."
I think those are the exact words he used, and it was just like he was going off, and like in the face to face, he's like, "Yo, Deji's not ready for this power. I'm a wolf now. Yeah. Don't call me Fousey anymore. Call me Yusuf Arakat."
But that just shows.
Oh, that was the best part.
That just shows. It does. I think mentally. If it was a mental competition, I think, Fousey wins because he's in great shape. But it's all about, I think, athleticism and skill when it comes to the boxing. And I think Deji's been whooped on a lot. Obviously, he has to show something. And, he showed great. He let his hands go. He performed magnificent.
He looked saucy. Like
Dude,
like he
looked
boxer,
nice,
bro.
Like swift. Like for his size and what he
was making Fousey miss. He was doing like, ooh, 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 ooh. But the comment on the video that I was watching, what I was about to say is, the top comment on that video was, it looks like Fousey went on a fitness journey, but forgot to train boxing.
Oh, dang.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's what it is. You could tell he was very stiff, and he kept dropping his hands. And you can hear in the fight, pick your hands up, pick your hands up, pick your hands up. His coach is telling him he's just getting smacked and smacked and smacked. And
he just kept coming in. He was like a deer in the headlights. Like,
yeah,
and Deji, bro, that's one thing that he did so well this time, is he just let the hands go. He didn't like reserve it.
From the very beginning was piecing him up, put Fousey in the corner and started tapping him up.
It made me like, I love Fouse. Like, grew up watching him, but like it made me happy to see Deji win. Like, it was just like a little redemption story.
After he won, bro, he was like smiling so big. It's just like, you love to see that.
You think he fights again?
Oh yeah,
I think
he loves it,
for
bro.
sure. I think he likes boxing. Like, he enjoys it.
But who though? Now who's next? I don't think he boxes anymore.
I think Bryce Hall. He wants.
Didn't he say he called out Bryce Hall?
He did call out Bryce Hall, but
He would piece up Bryce Hall.
you think Bryce comes back out?
I think Bryce would come back out and get pieced up.
He's trying to. I think. Not
Shout out Dej though. That's a form of never giving up.
And to see the KSI in the back locker room watching his brother, and he was cheering him on, just a little moment for the buds.
Really good
for the bros.
Honestly, people are saying that Deji was showing more skill than KSI, which I'd have to agree.
Yeah, shout out
boxing,
to,
yeah, for
shout
sure.
out to Fouse too for being a warrior. He was a wolf in there for sure.
Yeah,
definitely a warrior. But I mean,
if his team didn't throw in the towel, he would have just kept on going in there and getting like pieced up. But he's got that heart to just keep on going.
Yeah,
keep on going. Maybe he wasn't throwing back and he wasn't like performing the best, but he wasn't backing down or like shying away from the box.
Yeah, he wasn't being scared like KSI's opponents. He was going in there, bro. He was deflecting him with his face.
I know you said. I know you said in his first fight he got his face rearranged, and he actually just posted on Instagram the other day. Fousey posted that he has to get surgery because his face got rearranged again.
Again?
Yeah, for the first fight with Slim, it cost $60,000 for facial like reconstruction surgery. It's sad even saying.
What?
$60,000 for facial reconstruction surgery.
When Fousey versus Slim, and that was with headgear too.
With headgear, bro. So his coach on the side was probably like, "Yo, Fousey is a dog. He's a wolf. He's gonna keep on going in. So we got to save him a couple bucks right now. Throw the towel." And they knew he wasn't winning, so it was like, save him.
He was definitely losing.
And he wasn't gonna like tap out. He was gonna keep going.
He was gonna go, and so
he wasn't throwing. He wasn't throwing his hands. He kept dropping, and he wasn't throwing. How you gonna win a fight without throwing? Deji knows. That's Deji. Deji knows he's not gonna win the fight.
But who was the next fight? That was a great fight. That one of my
probably the most watched. I think everybody.
Because the backstory
wanted
on
that. Yeah, I think everybody wanted.
They had real beef, and there's like actual backstory, and it was very entertaining, and it was great performance by Deji.
Yeah. And the O had to go, you know. Come on now.
That's crazy. The O had to go. They all lost.
And then this one surprised a lot of people. I was even talking to DJ Fab before the fight, and I was like, "Yo, watch out!" And this was Faze Temper versus Slim. And guys, you guys know, if you look at Faze Temper, he's tatted up, got the bleached hair, he's ripped, he's big, he's a tall guy, like 6'4". Yeah. And you look at Slim, he's skinny, scrawny looking. He had only 2 weeks' notice. And what did Slim keep saying the whole way leading up to the fight? 6'4" for nothing. The only thing you're good at is putting things on shelves. And he put him down.
Oh. When the trash talk goes right, that's what that was. Because Slim got in there, pieced up Faze Temper, was it?
Oh, and this was a cold knockout. Like, he was winning the fight, and then or Fab doesn't think he was winning.
I didn't think he was winning.
I don't think Temper was throwing anything.
I think it was like close, really close. If anything, Faze Temper leading, maybe 1 point. But
dude, all I gotta say, I don't know if I'm the only one that thought this, but while I was watching the fight, Faze Temper, when he would be throwing punches, they looked so slow to me.
Yeah, they look really slow.
They look like really slow. Yeah. Like he was like pushing.
Yeah.
Like not like bah.
So, on his recent video, Faze Temper just dropped. He explains his frustration and what happened during his fight. But he's in the locker room getting ready, preparing for the fight, and he realized that Faze Sensei just got robbed. So now he's he admits that he was wasting his energy a little bit more in the back. His mental wasn't all the way there. He was out of focus. You know, your teammate just got robbed in front of this many people.
Yeah.
It was obvious, and he knows what that feels like. So in the video, he states that, you know, I lost focus. I did all that, so I wasn't mentally ready for this fight. I should have prepared for my fight, and he wasn't there. So he's not making an excuse. But yeah, when you see your brother or something of some sort, you obviously get that frustration. You're like, yo, there's no way. There's no way. So he came in there, and salute to Slim. Slim is long. And he has that. Hey, yo.
And he walked out to the legendary song, the da 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 da, and I want you, da 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 da, and I need you on my side.
This dude's gonna perform the whole song.
I was ready to hear the encore. But yeah, he has this weird style that it's hard
Back to what you were saying. Slim is long, right?
Yeah, so Slim is just has
How
this
long is he? Yeah.
pretty long. If you look, his arms are like orangutan.
Oh, you're talking about arms.
Oh. I mean, if you want to know how long it is, I'd say. Anyways, he has such a weird style that it's just unpredictable.
Yeah, he's very. The way I noticed is like he would keep going down, and then he would like randomly come up with a punch. So
It's hard to read.
He would always come in to grab, and I think he got Temper used to grabbing him. Yeah. So Temper was like, "Oh, he's gonna grab me." But this time, when he went down, and then he randomly popped up, didn't grab, cold, and the memes going around. He looks like that penguin with the little thing.
Bro. He dropped his hands the last minute. He gave him 1-2, put his hand down, and that last one was like.
As soon as Temper put his hands down,
that was it.
Boom, Slim comes right over.
I don't think the ref should have stopped though. I think he could have kept going. Ooh. Honestly, thinking.
I don't know. He was
wobbly.
He looked not only wobbly when he got up though. He was like about to like fall over, and he was like.
But it was standing 8. You know, I think he could. I would. Once again, we go back to this. The referees have to do what they have to do, but we want to make it entertaining at the time. So knockout, shocking, upset. You know what I'm saying? The card is already juicy. Upset, leave it as it is. Take him out. He loses. I think that could be another.
Even if they kept going, though, I think Slim would have still won.
Oh, yeah.
He was showing more skill, more. I don't know. Temper just looks so slow to me.
And it's crazy. For nothing. I think Temper is skilled. He's very skilled. But Slim, I think hungry. What is it?
He's just, dude, he looked like, I'm just going to be honest, everyone in the room, when we saw him walk out, how big his eyes got, we literally thought he did 5 lines of cocaine before he walked out.
Slim?
Like, bro, he was on him and Gibb are both like,
they're just like,
we're just like crazy.
What is it? What is that slang that Adam Sandler said? He's like, obsession will always beat talent. Or something like that.
Ooh.
What's that? Talent.
I don't know.
Yeah, talent will always be beaten over obsession. He's been wanting it. He's been fighting.
He wants it. You can tell,
He's been fighting.
Bro.
Yeah.
He's been fighting to be on this card. Give me a call 2 weeks to shock the world. Yo.
2 weeks, bro.
He's ready. I think he's ready.
4-0, 4 knockouts, bro. I think him and Salt Papi the most skilled on the card, like technically boxing-wise. Honestly, Deji too. Right?
I'm excited. Yo, maybe.
So that was the co-main, right? That was the co-main?
Crazy how we didn't even say that the pro boxer was the most skilled.
I would definitely say he was the least skilled.
Yeah, he was definitely one of the least skilled, it looked like. That's what I said leading up to it. I was like, bro, something just don't seem right, this guy.
He kept complaining. We'll get there.
Okay, yeah. So
we'll get there.
The final fight was KSI versus Pineda, which was quote-unquote professional boxer. Bud gets in there. 2 seconds in the fight, he starts going, my head, back of my head. Like, every single time KSI hit him, and there was one, dude, I remember watching it. KSI hits him with an uppercut. He falls back and goes, back of my head.
Even somewhere KSI would like hit him in the side or like the ribs or something, and then he'd like reach all the way around and say,
"It says my back,
my back."
Yo, dude was there for a bag. There's no way he's a professional boxer.
Some people were saying that he punched himself more, saying back of the head, than he punched KSI.
Bro, I'm clapping his cheeks, bro.
What?
Easily.
Oh.
Blindfolded.
Oh, you're into that kinky stuff,
you'd beat him. You'd beat him.
But, bro, for anyone who didn't watch the fight, like, while it was going on, the announcer was hilarious. One of them. Not True Jordy, not Keemstar, but whoever the other guy was. I don't know his name. But he was hilarious. And literally, bro,
yo, he was joking.
The Pineda guy gets knocked down for like the fifth time. And then the announcer's just like, oh, down goes Pineda. And then Pineda stands back up and he's like, oh, he's back up. But for how long?
Yeah, he was clowning.
And then literally right after that, the announcer says, and also, This guy's nickname translates to Skinny Golden Boy. I'm not sure about the golden part, though.
Yeah, he was clowning him.
He was clowning him, bro.
But all through, a professional boxer, I don't, take that away. But he got in the ring with KSI. I mean, right? Like, what else? We're short notice as well, right?
I mean, yeah, and he got the bag. He's getting his bag. Like, I don't think anyone would turn that down.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't out there saying like. Actually, I'm not entirely sure what he was saying. I didn't watch too much of the lead up stuff for that fight specifically, and he also doesn't speak English, so I didn't really understand most stuff he was saying.
He said, "Hola, cómo estás? Bien y tú?"
What's that mean?
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
He said,
That's what he said?
I don't know what he was saying, but it's not like everyone else was calling him a professional boxer, and that's what it was labeled. So you can't really blame him, and he's not gonna decline the fight for probably like one of the biggest paychecks
For sure.
Maybe for his career if he doesn't like become like an actual pro boxer and be like a hoss. Like, what was the statistic you were saying the other day about pro boxers? Most pro boxers, like 95% of them, will never fight in an arena with that many people watching them ever in their entire career.
Yeah. That's facts. I think influencer boxing is taking over.
It's crazy.
Bringing more eyes.
Yeah.
But back to the pro boxing. Everyone's saying like, oh, like KSI can say like, I love KSI. I love everyone on the card. I'm not hating. I'm just roasting because I like think it's funny. But everyone's saying, oh man, pro boxer. But bro, you got to give credit to Jake Paul, bro. Tyron Woodley would clap both of those cheeks easy, probably at the same time.
Yep, that was
Tyron Woodley would beat Pineda in 1 second. Tyron Woodley would beat Swarmz in 1 second, probably Pineda and Swarmz at the same time. Tyron Woodley might even beat KSI. You don't know.
I don't think KSI and Jake Paul are. I don't think they're anywhere near each other. KSI, honestly, I don't know if he even really showed that much improvement from his old fights.
No, he looked a little less wild. He looked a little more controlled.
Less wild, but it wasn't like anything like, wow, dude, that guy's like, okay.
Yeah.
There was nothing that I saw, and I was like, okay.
No swiftness.
And I know people out there are saying, oh, NCK, why are you saying that? Like KSI is probably better than most of the people on the card, but
yeah, but if he's like saying,
is he as good as Jake Paul? No,
I don't think he. Yeah,
it's not even an argument. I don't think.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's even.
I think it happens though. I think it happened.
I don't know. Has Jake Paul said anything about this? About KSI?
Probably not.
Because he could clown him so hard.
He did clown him leading up to the fight.
No, I'm talking about like after seeing KSI's opponents.
Yes.
What has he said?
I got the Twitter live feed. He was clowning hard.
Because, bro, if Jake Paul was fighting Swarmz, that fight, Swarmz ain't making it out of the first round. Like, once Jake Paul goes in there and sees that Swarmz is, like, scared and is just, like, afraid, then you have nothing to be afraid of. He wasn't even swinging. He was turning around. And Jake Paul would probably clap his cheeks in, like, 1 minute.
So you guys have Jake over KSI?
Oh, all day.
If they were to fight tomorrow, like, unless KSI does something crazy, if they were to fight, like, at the end of this year, even next year, bro, I'm betting a massive bag on Jake Paul.
Jake?
And I'm not, that's not saying I love KSI. But in terms of boxing,
Might have to.
it ain't even, I don't even think it's close, bro. Jake Paul I think he's actually nice.
I'm going KSI, boys.
You're going KSI.
Dude, I would bet you anything that.
I think KSI is stronger. He may not be as faster.
I don't know, bro. How come Jake, but look at this. Jake Paul knocked out Tyron Woodley cold. KSI couldn't even do that to Pineda.
But they're
Or
running.
Swarmz.
It don't matter if you're running. He still hit him.
I don't know. I'm down to see this.
I'll put any amount. I'll put any amount.
I'll bet
to anyone out there.
We would have to bet. Just like $5.
All right. So Jake Paul tweeted this right after the fight. Nate Robinson would beat KSI. Ooh, I don't know.
No, definitely not.
I don't know if I agree with that yet.
I don't know
But
if I
he's
agree with
definitely
that.
just saying stuff like get people talking.
Like,
look at us. We're talking about it.
And then this Amanda Serrano, the girl that Jake Paul has taken under his wing, said, "You can't deny KSI is a massive influencer, but he is in for a bad night if he tries to fight Jake Paul.
I'd agree with that.
I hope his team protects him. Just my opinion."
That'd be a massive event, though.
That would be massive.
Sold out.
Oh, biggest
3
event.
stadiums.
If KSI keeps on boxing and Jake Paul, they keep on boxing, like if they both keep on boxing, I know Jake is, I'm not sure about KSI, but if they keep on boxing and getting some more fights, then when they actually do fight, I think it'll be like way more hyped up than if they just like fighted. If they just
right?
if they just fought like in a month from now.
I think
Yeah.
Here's my prediction, right? Anderson Gibb and McBroomy, they fight. The winner of that fights KSI on KSI's cards. I think it goes back to the UK. He's the A side. And then Jake maybe fights one more person, right? And then after that, I think they come. I think if
They come?
they have successful events
They have successful events after they come.
after they come.
What are you saying,
Bro,
boss?
this guy. But yeah, I think that's my prediction. I think KSI fights the winner of.
I think that
When you-
think
if
that
it
would be-
happens, if
I
it
think that
happens.
would be a good fight because Austin McBroom and Anderson Gibb they're about to face off in like a week from now.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, the winner faces KSI. I think that'd be a good fight.
Rumi loses, KSI.
Oh.
Gibb gives him a good fight, but loses.
All I'm saying, though, is whatever happens, if Austin McBroom beats Gibb or Gibb beats Austin McBroom, if they fight KSI better put him away quick because Jake Paul put away Gibb so fast, and that was like 2 years ago, bro, and he's
Gibb
so much
wasn't
better.
skilled as he is now.
Yeah,
bro.
that's such a.
Gibb-
I don't know if
Gibb-
you can compare it because then
Gibb would smack old Gibb, bro.
True,
Easily.
true.
He was-
I think Gibb
now-
was scared. I think Gibb was scared of Jake Paul.
Gibb, when he fought Jake Paul, looked ridiculous. Like he had no idea what he was doing squats. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing, like the crab walk.
True.
And now
he
Gibbs-
mowed down Taylor Holder.
Yeah, Gibbs'
He
most
literally-
recent fight against Taylor Holder.
He was. Oh
Gibb
my-
looked pretty dirty.
Yo, Gibby versus Salt Papi would be nice. They're about the same.
Ooh, that'd be
They're
a
about
good-
the same. That'd be nice.
That'd be
That would
good
be
fight.
nice.
That would be
bro.
actually nice. It could happen actually because maybe Gibby loses or whatever, and then he fights Salt Papi on UK
Loser.
card.
Ooh, what about this? I mean, I'm saying like, what about this? Like, as if we're the ones deciding.
Like we're talking to KSI.
Like,
Yo,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
But if any of you guys are watching KSI, Salt Papi, McBroom, Innocent Gibb, what if it was this? So you got Austin McBroom and Innocent Gibb. The winner faces KSI. Loser faces Salt Papi.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
I like that. I like
good.
that. I like that.
I think Gibby
here for
smacks
that.
McBroom, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I hope he does.
dude. I hope so too.
He has
I
that.
hope so too.
He's just that. Just forward. Just mow him.
Is Gibb even a real person, bro? Sometimes I wonder. Have you watched any of the clips of him talking?
Me. Me.
He literally talks like a super
Yeah,
villain, bro.
it's like,
And he'll like spit it out in his chair.
The big gibber will never, ever drink milk because it's not good for my right hand. But I, Prince of all Saiyans.
For real, bro. That's literally what he says.
That's literally how he talks. That was a
He
great
might be a
impression.
supervillain because he didn't even post it on YouTube. I don't think he posted in a year.
I don't know. He's focused though.
Well, they call him seven-figure Gibber for a reason, but he just comes in there, claps cheeks for a little baggy, and then goes back to training or whatever he does.
All right,
Where
pretend.
sign up?
I want to hear this.
Where
This is
sign
just
up
for
at?
fun.
Where can I sign up? I want to clap cheeks for a baggy.
Onlyfans.com.
Wait, I want to hear this. Pretend Austin McBroom. You pretend you're a big Gibber.
Okay.
And Austin McBroom goes, bro, you ain't being me, bro. And he like walks in the room right now. Like that's him right there.
Yeah.
That one. Either one.
This one.
You.
This one.
This one?
Yeah.
You. Come here. Right now. Yes. I will knock you out in the third round after I toy with you like my spinach and my broccoli on my steak on a Thursday night watching Vampire Diaries. And then that's how it goes.
Dude, that's literally, he's like,
He talks like in a narrative demon.
Yeah, like he's like the narrator of
Yeah.
a supervillain
Yo,
movie.
he's
And he's the
fire.
supervillain
He's fire.
narrating his own movie.
I don't know. Very good card though. Apparently big baggy for everybody. Everybody got paid on this one. So
Wait, which one?
on
Innocent Gibb?
Misfits.
Oh, the KSI one.
Yeah, on the zone.
I don't think we'll be able to say the same thing for Big Gibber and McBroom.
But fire card. I mean, distracted me from work. Almost got fired, but it's all good.
All right, but hey, you had to see
I
it.
didn't see it done.
I loved it. Highlight of my year.
Want to go back to Jake Paul for a second.
Oh.
Because Jake Paul, apparently there was rumors out about his next fight, which I believe he's fighting sometime before the end of the year.
Yes, I
Yep.
heard that. I heard that.
Apparently,
Oh my
Jake
gosh.
Paul is going to be fighting former UFC legend Anderson Silva.
The spider.
Dirty dog.
And yeah, he's a little bit older. I think he's like 47 years of age.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the man is so nice with it. He literally just beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. last year. Julio Chavez Senior Jr.
That's a little Caesar salad.
It's a tongue twister.
Julio Chavez. All right, if you're at home, try to say it with me. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Is 53-6 as a professional boxer, and Anderson Silva beat him. So take that as you will, man. Anderson Silva ain't no easy work. And a lot of people are going to hate on Jake. Oh, you're just going for another old UFC washed-up fighter. But, bro, if you think about it.
Oh, he's not washed up.
He's old. He's on the decline, if we're just being honest. But you got to slowly improve that skill. If he were to just go for Canelo right now, he's going to lose, bro. That's unrealistic. You slowly got to increase the skill, and it's still a massive name, bro. Jake Paul is not just going to. He knows once he loses, the allure is gone, just like Floyd Mayweather. Everyone was watching to see him lose. As soon as you lose, it's like, oh, we already saw you get beat up.
Your stock goes down.
Definitely.
The price is it's like, not as high.
Yo, imagine they're boxing and just Anderson Silva just triggers his legendary freaking kick, just drops Jake. He gets disqualified, but it'll be legendary.
A lot of people would respect him.
That would go. Yeah, honestly, there'd be a lot of people probably be like, "Wow, respect to Anderson Silva," and then
yeah. Viral though. Big baggy for both. Jake doesn't lose. Gosh. Jake doesn't lose. Oh, that's easy. I'm doing that.
If you're Anderson, think about this. You go, say Jake, this is hypothetical numbers. Say Jake Paul goes, Anderson, we'll pay you $1 million to fight. Anderson go, sounds like such like a.
So proper.
Yeah.
Hey, Anderson. Anderson, what if I mean?
Anderson. But say he's like, all right, say the offer is hypothetically $1 million for Anderson Silva to fight Jake Paul. If I'm Anderson Silva, yeah, you go in there to box, but what if you're like, you get this company, and it could be any company, you get them to sponsor right here under your left leg, and you're like, yo, I'm going to hit him with the kick. I'm going to knock him out, and it's going to go viral. It'll be the best investment you ever made. You pay me $2 million.
Guaranteed viral.
Guaranteed. And he goes, he hits him with it
all day, yeah.
Boom, but he makes the baggie, and dude, you already know everyone would respect. Like no one would care. No one would care.
Yeah, no one would care.
The patch is just like stitched upside down on his shorts. Everyone's like, yo, why is that? Does he know that that's upside down? And then he does the kick. Boom. So in the kick with his leg like hella high, it's right side up.
Frozen.
If you guys remember when Jake Paul knocked out Tyron Woodley, Dude Wipes was on his cheeks. Tyron Woodley's cheeks. If I'm Dude Wipes, I'm going again, sponsoring Anderson Silva right here, and boom. And then after the fight, and get Anderson, pay him like an extra mil to say, yeah, dude, you better wipe your face. Dude, I'm just thinking like marketing wise, that's legendary,
that
bro.
Would be like that clip would be seen by so many people.
Yeah.
Like you could probably go out on the street and most people would see it. That's viral. That's viral.
But that's
Guaranteed.
me though. That's me just thinking like if I was Anderson Silva,
Yeah.
no one loses, you go viral, your stock goes back up.
Jake Paul is still technically undefeated.
Yeah, he's still undefeated.
He still gets to keep going.
Giving them the
It's
tea
a
right
win.
now.
It's a win-win-win-win.
Yeah, he's already
and win for everybody
done
watching too, because it's like, let's see how many wins that is.
It goes literally.
Let's see. Let's break it down. Ready? Break everything down.
So
break
the
it down.
first round.
Wait.
No, the wins.
Okay, so win number one.
Win number one is the people watching. That's a massive win because so many people would love to see it. Even if you're a Jake Paul fan, I'm sure you would still love to see someone kick someone in the face in a boxing match.
And all the haters are going to get what they paid
It would
for.
just be shocking.
Yeah.
And then the second win is the company sponsoring Anderson Silva on the pants. Massive W. The marketing genius on that one is absolutely ridiculous. He's got to be getting paid a couple mil. And if Anderson Silva is getting paid a couple mil for that, that's a win for Anderson Silva.
Yep.
Win.
And it's also a win for Jake Paul because technically, if he kicks him in the face and knocks him out, it's not a loss, so he's still undefeated. His record is still perfect, and it's a win because there will be so many eyes on Jake Paul. That's just a win. Is there another win?
It's also a win not only for Anderson Silva's bank account, but Anderson Silva's street credit. He already has high street cred, but the respect, people are going to be like, hey, man, you that guy.
You're the guy that kicked Jake Paul in the face. They won't even know that he is Anderson Silva, the UFC legend. He will just be known as, yo, aren't you the guy that kicked Jake Paul in the face and knocked him out?
Real.
I don't think there's much drawback. Like maybe a couple like super hardcore Jake Paul fans are like cheesed, but
But like
even then, like I like Jake Paul. I respect him, and
Jake
I
Paul
would
could
love.
ride that wave, that whole YouTube wave, and be like, "Yeah, I'm the guy that got kicked in the face by."
And then also, it's another win if Anderson Silva drops merch to clown Jake. Like when Jake Paul grabbed Floyd's hat and said, "Got your hat," Anderson could sell leg sleeves that say "Got your head."
or just literally like
Jake dropper.
Screenshot the little picture of his leg kicking Jake in the face. Sell shirts of that. Jake Paul haters are gonna go crazy over
he
that.
had the viral clip, Anderson Silva, where he literally stuck his toe right in. I forgot his name, but he dropped him literally like this and just dropped. I don't know if you guys ever seen the clip, but Anderson Silva dropped the guy literally with with his 4 toes. And he just
4? He only has 4? What happened to the fifth?
He missed the pinky toe. There's a photo. There's a photo. He missed the pinky. The pinky was just on the right side. Everything else was in his esophagus.
Dude, it would go down as like, you know the Muhammad Ali photo where he's like standing over the guy?
Yeah, it would be like that.
It would go down. Like it would be
That on a shirt?
yeah. It would be
Legendary.
like before that happened and time after that happened.
Here we are. We're just giving them ideas. We just want
Honestly, though,
2%,
Dude,
right?
should we sponsor with IBP merch?
yeah, we might have to sponsor Anderson Silva
Put the IBP logo right here.
right on the
his
thigh.
Guys, cop the IBP merch right now, and hopefully we can raise enough capital to sponsor this fight. It's going to take a lot of copying,
It's gonna take a lot.
but support right here.
But if you, your grandma, your auntie, you buy something for your goldfish, your dog, your cousin, what else we have out here in the world?
Your cousin's uncle's grandma's
Yep.
cat.
Yep. If you guys go to ibpmerch.com right now, and if you buy 17 items for everybody in your family, every person watching this in your family, we will be able to sponsor this fight.
Again, that is ibpmerch.com. Link in the description. Summertime shirts now available. We got them in this color right here, and we also got them in
the yellow
in
and
the color that
brown.
Ricky's wearing, yellow and brown.
Was cold and full
both
of
go hard.
heartbreaks.
and I'm not just saying this. When you get the shirt in, you're going to like
This
the
is
thickness.
We
like
upgraded
feel.
the quality. We upgraded the quality for these ones.
And
Feel that? How does that feel like?
Oh, this actually feels fire.
Right?
I haven't even
You haven't felt
this
it yet.
I haven't felt this.
Fab doesn't have his yet.
Feels nice.
Yeah, I
right?
don't have mine. You know, I also didn't get invited to the pool party, by the way, too. You guys remember that?
I do.
Oh, for the music video?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Keep it on boxing just for a little bit more. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'ma box you.
we can't talk about
I'm
that.
going to box you, boy. And I ain't talking about moving.
But bro, after watching all these fights, bro, and like people will be blowing up my DMs like, "Yo, NCK, when you gonna box again?" And after seeing all these fights and just seeing how I watched my fight again, like I rewatched it, me versus DK Money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you saw me watching it.
I didn't.
The day,
How does
literally,
that feel? How does that watching yourself fight versus you being in there?
like that's what I'm saying. Like I was watching all the fights earlier that day, and then that night I was like, "Yo, I just want to see like what did I look like?" Because I kind of like forgot it was like a year ago, and I was like, "What did I look like compared to all of them that were fighting and getting like all this praise and like hyped up?" Like people were like, "Yo, Faze Temper is right up there with KSI, and he could be KSI's next opponent," which is crazy because KSI is like right there with Jake Paul, and Jake Paul is like everyone knows who Jake Paul is. So it's like, is Faze Temper really up there, right there with KSI and everyone? And then I'm watching that fight, and then I'm like, let's see what did I look like? And I'm watching, and I'm like, and I don't know if you guys know this, but when I boxed DK Money, no sparring. I had no sparring.
Zero spars, bro.
Zero spars,
No
yeah.
spars. I had like less than a month to train.
And and didn't even like you could have gone way. You could have done more too, because you had time. You know what I mean?
Like what? I
Like
was
just
going pretty hard.
you were going pretty hard, but just in general, there was no like coach. Like all these guys have like coaches that are like
The
on-
guidance was weird.
Like you were kind of doing it all by yourself, and Coach Roberto would train you for like an hour when you're in there.
Yeah.
But like really, when you're home, it was like all you just kind of
Yeah,
think.
it wasn't
you know what
like
I mean?
all these guys are in like camps and stuff, and it's like
You didn't have a camp,
fully-
really.
You
Yeah,
had
I didn't have a
YouTube
camp. I just had
in
a
1 hour.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like you were putting
It's
in the
true,
miles
it's
and
true.
like riding and running and everything and cardio.
Yeah, that is true.
But,
That
like,
is true.
You didn't have
Like a
someone there
full,
saying
like-
like, all right, you're gonna bike for X miles in this amount of time, and then we're gonna do here. You're gonna eat this, that. Like that's what those guys are doing.
Yeah, that's true. So I was watching myself back, and I was like, dude, like if I like actually like went hard or like, the main thing was cardio for me because like I got tired. But I mean that's part of after doing it for like so long, then you like it's like a slow build up. You know, just like you can't just like hoss up on that insanely and like super quick. You know, that takes time.
Yeah.
But then I was like, dang, man, I don't know. Might have to go back in the ring.
I would love.
what I was
You're
thinking.
powerful, bro.
And you're a big
You're
guy.
big. You're big, powerful, and for your size, bro, you're pretty fast.
And you got that time, bro. You're young, bro. If
true.
you were on that card, you're the youngest one by far. You're younger than everyone.
Salt Papi's like 28, I think.
Yeah, I would clap him.
I think the youngest one on there was Dean, and Dean's like 23, like my age, right? Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, I'm
you
only
got time.
19.
If you start putting in those miles,
All
bro,
you gotta do is
start sparring.
And it's good. It's healthy, bro. It puts
is
your
good.
mind.
It's
It's
good.
clarity. Everything is just. Even if you don't fight, you're still healthy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I ran for the first time in like forever
Yeah.
yesterday. Went on a little run and worked out for the first time in
Did
like
you feel
months.
sick? Did you feel like throwing up?
I may have cut it a little bit short.
For the ones who don't know, Nick is very ambidextrous. He uses his left hands a lot, uses his right hand a lot. So that's what I'm saying. You have a unique different. I'm not trying to.
Oh, 'cause like boxing, you use both hands?
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to.
I wasn't sure where you're going with
I'm
that.
not trying to hop on the pogo stick, if you know what I mean. But I'm trying to just give you the credit where it's due. I think you're very versatile, and that should be an analytic. But anyways, I think yeah. Even if you don't fight, just do it.
But
Yeah,
also, I
I'm-
think
I'm gonna start
fitness.
running. Maybe not. I don't know if I'll be training boxing all the time, but like at least be running so that if I do start to go train boxing, like say an opportunity comes up, which it kind of did. Mams Taylor, which is one of the presidents of Misfits Boxing, I was talking to him like a couple like weeks ago, maybe like a month ago. He was like, "Yo, let me know when you're trying to fight," because like KSI was saying, they had that event that just happened, and then they're gonna try and have one or a couple by the end of the
right?
year, and then like one in January or something. So like there's a couple coming up. I don't know if I'd fight in those ones, but like if I decided to,
Got to get that cardio.
Shout out to KSI for being honestly so inspiring too, because leading up, we were like, oh man, if you box, you can't do anything else. And I know KSI has like a massive team, massive thing, but dude, that guy was training. He was putting out videos, dropping songs, doing sidemen. Like he was doing everything while training. And honestly, maybe that's why he didn't look as good as he could have. I'm just kidding.
no, maybe that might be why. Because it's all, like when you got a million trillion things that are all big things to focus on, you can't be. There's no way you can be giving us your full attention to training.
Imagine if you pour like a glass of water and there's like 7 cups and one of them is boxing. You just pour the whole water there. And then KSI is like, I put a little bit here because it's boxing. I'm gonna focus on that. But then all of your talent doesn't go into that cup like that.
Like Jake Paul, bro. Jake Paul is Hoss because, let's be honest, it's all he's been doing for like the past like 4 years.
Yeah.
He's got his thing now, but like for the past like couple years, he's just been grinding on that.
A lot of the guys on there don't really, if you look at him, Slim, he doesn't really post that much. Gib, bro, he barely posts.
I think he only posts his fight announcements.
Deji would only post like before and after the fight. It used to be like, I'm sorry guys, but this time he posted hey, let's go guys.
But influencer boxing is like a big risk, right? Because everybody has so for example, right? If Jake Paul and KSI fight and Jake Paul drops KSI, you know what I'm saying? Now you have to, whatever fame and clout that you have, it can get rattled. It could be startled. People like, oh, you got knocked out. You're trash. Do you think influencers get in there for, it's a possibility of bigger clout. I think Dean fighting
definitely it
goes up.
It can skyrocket your clout like insane. Like Salt Papi, I mean, I wasn't really too sure who he was before his first fight.
Yeah,
I wasn't really sure who he was
I used
before.
to follow him. He used to do the little salt thing like this.
Yeah.
That's what him, and then he turned into this, and then he created the little leg dance that went viral on TikTok. So that's what kind of blew him up. But his first fight, he wasn't.
But now, like looking at him, like after he knocked that guy out, there's like articles from like every big outlet and like news source on the internet. They're like writing articles about him.
Yeah, blue check coming soon, definitely. But yeah, that's the scary thing about influencer.
But I
boxing.
think it all depends on how you handle it. Because look, Logan Paul never won a fight, and he's doing great. Because I think it's because how you handle it. But also Logan Paul is on a different level, on a different scale. But
Bryce Hall, he's still like he didn't try and be like act like all super tough after and be like, yo, I won. Even
as long as you don't make excuses and you just own up to it and you move forward with like purpose, I think you'll always be good.
What about Michael Lee?
Well, he stopped. I don't know what he did.
He said,
well, he let it get to him. That's the thing. That's the thing. You can't let it get to you. If you do take that L, you just got to like keep on going. Like, oh, I took the L. Can't do anything about it now, but I'm still just keep on doing my thing.
He said, I got knocked out because I couldn't put my contacts in.
Yeah, he like was making excuses.
So if you knew you couldn't go in there with no vision, why would you fight? You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta say, yeah, man, I messed up, and then just move forward. Like that's why I'm interested to see what Fousey does, because I know he's not just gonna give up. He's gonna do something.
I don't know if he's gonna be boxing again though, because.
But in terms of his career, I don't think Bryce Hall is gonna box again, and if he does, I think he'll get pieced up every time.
Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Cannot believe Fousey, bro.
What?
Fousey, what?
I was expecting more at least. I mean, the mental, yeah, you look good, bro, but like I said, the skill is the. Yeah,
Hey, he did look good. I can't even cap, bro. He was looking good. He got the.
But it's all
bald
about
head and
skill,
the beard
bro.
and stuff. He was like
all about
Slim would,
skill,
you know,
bro.
what Slim would say to Fousey, he would be like, 6-pack for nothing. Rip for nothing.
Entertainer, though.
honestly though.
Shout out to Slim. He's an entertainer,
Honestly,
though.
That's why I love Slim, bro. He entertains.
Yeah.
But man, hey, what about One Hit Rick? Is One Hit Rick ever gonna box?
I don't
an
know.
event?
Bro, you should,
I don't
bro.
know if I will.
People want to see it. It's like
I know.
one of the top DMs I have is where
Bro, you can
boxing
fight
again.
the Evo Hero, the guy he fight on the Knicks card.
No, if anything, it would be the DK Money's filmer guy that
yes.
spit in my face, bro.
Yes, bro.
But the thing is, the boxing thing, and I haven't talked about my boxing journey, my crazy boxing life and journey has been. No, but seriously, when we went out there, Nick and I had 10 days to train.
Explain what you mean by out there, like just in case,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
for reference.
So Nick and I got invited out to LA to go on this like underground thing to eventually go on Social Gloves. We had 10 days notice, and really we trained for like 7 days. And naturally, like at the time, Nick is just like a hoss. He's bigger than me, better shape than me, just everything. So in 7 days, what is One Hit Rick gonna do? I put in some miles, but I didn't get much better than what I was gonna be already.
And
So
when you get in the ring, like unless you've been in there and sparring, that's why sparring's such
Never
a big
sparred.
thing.
so important, yeah.
Because once you get in the ring, you get hit, everything just goes out the window. So that's 7 days of training. You really can't pick up anything useful.
Yeah.
Just like a
It's
little
all
bit.
muscle memory.
Yep.
But I'll go into my fight, and when we fly out there, we get there, and I'm thinking, all right, they're probably gonna. I was talking a bunch of crap to Stromedy and just like to a bunch of people. They put me up. I wasn't the first fight. I think I was the second, and they put me up against Ryan Johnson, who won the whole thing. He was you beat him, but like besides you, I would say he was the best one there.
Yeah.
Like easily, like
Well, yeah, that's why I was me and him.
that's
in
why
the
you said.
championship.
So they put me up against him first, and like if you watch the first round, like he got me a couple times, but I had some pretty nice hits, and then my cardio just like that, like it just gave out, and I got pieced up.
Yeah, you definitely hit him
When you're
with a couple
tired,
good ones.
you like.
But I definitely got him with a couple good ones. But I was in there and I was headhunting, so never sparred. And I mean, if you put me against a couple of the other guys in there, I think I could have beat some of them.
TikToker.
Honestly,
I think you would have
maybe-
beat the TikTok clan, the card.
Maybe you just had like a bad first experience, and it's like leaving like a bad taste in your mouth, and it's like because he was probably better than he was better than like everyone else there except for me, but like he was better than everyone there. So it's like you went against the best, so you didn't even get to see what it would be like to face someone maybe like
yeah.
less skilled than him.
It was like going up. It's like if you watch the NFL, it would be like, or no, if you watched NBA, it's like going up against the Warriors in the first round. But maybe you're better than the rest of the teams, though, huh?
It's just how
Yeah.
it's
You never know. But yeah, I guess
how it
it left a bad taste because like that was the first and last time
A bad taste
I ever did everything.
because you're tasting a little bit of the blood. You got a little
Oh, yeah,
bloody
you just
nose.
Yeah, man. But honestly, you never know. Maybe I've been working out a lot, so hey,
Maybe a little. We start off in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? In the backyard,
yeah, maybe.
and you can
right?
go to
Yeah,
the.
maybe. You never know. I mean, it's up to you. I don't know.
It just depends. It depends.
Okay. Nice.
I was like,
Hey, you guys asked. You guys
yeah,
asked.
did
I know.
ask.
I wasn't really sure. I wasn't sure where we were going after that. If I was being honest.
Yeah,
Well, I do want to ask, hey, DJ Fab, how are you doing?
I'm good.
What's been up?
I would love to box anybody. I don't care.
I know you would.
I've been fiending. I've been.
If
I have
you-
this
if you
punching
had-
bag at home, bro, and I just every morning I wake up and I just want to. It's just I love when I had when I got booked to do the fight and they canceled it twice. The mental, the fitness, the adrenaline, the source of like power. Like I feel like I woke up and I wanted to just punch everybody I saw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I
sir.
felt like it's like I'm a man. I like testosterone.
You do feel like man. I'll tell
Yeah.
you that. You just feel like,
Yo.
and you feel like this is definitely, it's not, maybe not the best way to think,
Yeah.
but you're just like, you almost like want someone to like
Yeah.
test you or like press you, and you're just like, dude, I wish you would. Cause
I woke
bro,
up like that every day.
I'm a dirty dog, bro. Like, you don't know. I'm training boxing. If you mess with me, bro, I'll beat you up.
Yeah.
So don't mess with me. Like, that's what is going through your head.
Okay, so I'm glad I thought I was an arrogant.
Oh, that's got to be a thing.
I thought I was a mother.
But it's a great feeling, bro.
Yeah.
You just walk around. Bro, you just walk around, like, shoulders like, pushed back, chest
the
high.
confidence is like,
head high. You just feel like, yeah. What are you going to do? Huh? Try to do anything, I'll beat you up.
Dang,
I'm a boxer.
I was also on the semen retention too, like that process where you just don't clap no cheeks.
No nutting.
No nothing. No.
For how long did you do that?
I was 3 months. 3 months
Whoa,
straight. Listen,
legend.
sacrificing. I'll talk about that. You guys know I was not spending no time with my daughter. I would spend one time. I couldn't eat no ice cream, no movie night, no popcorn, no nothing with my kid. I was eating egg whites and almonds, working. They canceled the first time. I said, okay, I wasn't ready mentally. I was like, I'm gonna go get clapped because I didn't do no sparring. I got to spar.
You went to
You
went to go get clapped?
No, I was gonna get clapped. If I wasn't, I wasn't physically there.
You had a little
okay.
shawty that you were gonna go hang out with, and you're like, babe,
Yeah. Well, I just knew.
They canceled my fight, so No. They canceled my fight. I
What it
gotta
was-
let out some of this retention.
It is what it is.
Is that how the phone call went?
No phone call, actually. No phone call.
In person.
So, like, when they canceled it, I was more angry, so I wanted to work harder. I ended up working harder. I asked Dean if he wanted to spar.
So
He was fast.
Oh.
So I sparred Dean. Got to show you guys that footage. He told me not to drop it. But did that, and I felt powerful, and then they canceled it, and I was really mad. Really, really mad. So I just started eating whatever I want. And I just been running. That's it. No punching bag, no nothing. But I'm down to get in the ring. I don't care. I'll go under NCK's card all day. 100%.
I'll let them know.
I'll clap your cheeks, actually, since we're here.
You gotta retain it though.
How much you weigh?
I'm like 180 right now.
Oh,
Dude,
like
when I fought DK Money though, what were we supposed to fight at? Like
200, right?
180?
Wasn't it 2?
Was it? I thought it was 189.
205 or 200.
It was not 189.
205? No, it was.
No, I don't
it
know
was
if-
2 something, bro.
Nah. I think
It was 189, and he didn't make weight, right?
It was not 189.
No, bro. He was big.
I don't think so.
NCK had to get fatty.
I was trying to get up to like 195.
Or was it 194?
I think it was 195 is what we were supposed to fight at, I think.
What the heck? I didn't know y'all was
I
that
dropped-
big.
That's why I was eating so
That was
much,
bigger than
bro.
KSI and all those
Yeah,
guys.
it's big.
Big boys.
My
I
gosh.
went from
Hard work,
two-
baby.
225 in 3 months to 189.
Let me see. Keep talking. I'm going to look up what we fought
eating
at.
almonds, egg whites. Yo, remember we had this conversation, and you guys can relate as well. When they take everything away from you, and you got
Who's they?
Like, so for example, my nutritionist said I couldn't eat certain things, right? I wake up every morning right now, I can go eat me a nice little Crustable, little bacon, whatever. He takes all that away. I can only eat egg whites and almonds. Every third week, he would allow me to put strawberry jelly into my eggs. And it'll just chill, it'll just savor that sweet taste, right? And I remember we had a phone conversation about this where you take everything away from you and you appreciate what you have. And in the little small thing, that strawberry jelly was like $1 million to me, bro. Remember this conversation?
It's the saying they say, deprivation leads to appreciation.
Bro, it was crazy.
When you're deprived of something, you appreciate it that much more. And it's the mind because, and it goes with, we can take this off of boxing life too.
Yeah.
If all you're doing is trying to get dopamine hits, you're constantly scrolling, you're just constantly indulging, you're constantly buying stuff, you're constantly just looking for these pleasures, eventually your pleasure receptors will get used to that. And you can still be an appreciative person, but inherently you're just gonna get used to that stuff. Like that's what happens over time. If you do the same thing every single day, you get used to something. That's why sometimes a little deprivation from the retention of semen.
Yeah.
I'm sure you appreciated it after.
I'm sure
I
he
did.
wanted to
I did.
taste.
A little deprivation
No, chillax, bro.
from anything tasty. And man, a little bit of that. And that's what something I did for so long, and everyone was so mad at me. I was always eating such like weird like bland stuff. Remember, I would do that on purpose, and you're like,
yo, what are you eating, bro?
you're like, bro, why are you doing that? And it wasn't even that I was like even in the best shape, but I would just eat bad stuff so that when I ate good stuff, oh man, it was nice.
Yeah, I'm talking about like a little, like half, like the little, you go to country, what's the country, whatever place, they give you a little jelly and the little thingies.
Costco?
whatever. You can only put a little bit of that. And it was like, bro, I appreciated everything. So I think it's key, bro. Take everything away and see what you can do without it.
I found the weight that we fought at. So I weighed 183.6 when I fought, I guess. And then DK
183.6. It was 184. 185 it was.
And then DK
I knew it, bro.
Stop. And then DK Money weighed in at 189.9. So I think we were supposed to fight at 185 pounds, but then DK was like a little bit far, so they just put 190 on the bottom because he didn't make weight. So they just put 190.
So you fought.
But shout out to your boy for letting him know.
Yo.
One Hit Rick was the trash talker of that event because Nick didn't want to do any talking, but your boy was promoting. I don't know if we didn't ever tell the story, but yo, like when they had the press conference, I'd walk up to DK and like say some stuff. I would be talking a bunch of crap. And this was the day before the fight. It was the weigh-ins. They were supposed to weigh 185, NCK, like a professional, makes weight. DK, he's a dope guy, actually. We've talked after and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, for the story-wise.
Yeah.
Like, DK's lit.
But
before that, leading up, I know Nick's not trying to get in his head. And Nick said, Rick, you have full permission to do whatever. Because Nick is kind of very chill. He's not all about that talk. But you know your boy One Hit. Love to get under the skin. Love to rile some feathers. Love to sell the tickets. Come on.
That you did. Yo, that you did.
Yeah.
So DK's and his trainer come over, and DK's looking a little pale. And I mean, he's white as it is, but Buddy was a little deprived of nutrition that day because he was trying to make weight. He was literally going on runs and trying to make weight.
Trying to sweat it out of him.
His trainer and DK come up to me, Nick, and Roberto, Nick's trainer, all sitting at this table, and they're like, "Yo, we're just being honest. Like DK didn't make weight," and then we're me, Nick, and Roberto are sitting there like we're making him sweat it out, and then Roberto's like, "Yo, Nick, this is up to you. If you don't want to take the fight, he's over, and that's not professional. Like he didn't come on point." And Nick was like, "Nah, we're still gonna run it." And in my head, I'm like, yeah, he's still going to run it, but I'm about to run my mouth.
Yeah.
So they go back to the back, and then they come out, and then DK Money is doing a live interview on Fight TV.
Oh.
Fight TV, like massive network apparently. And I literally go up with the vlog camera while he's being interviewed, while they're live, and I go, wait, reporter, make sure you ask him the question about did he make weight? Because I'll tell you right now, but he missed. and I I was like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna make sure everyone knows. And the reporter was like, oh shoot, and DK was like nothing to say. And then DK's like little sidekick guy came after me and was talking crap and started spitting in my face. And then
the way One Hit gets under the skin is he kills you with your own facts. Like you just can't argue him. There's just no way you can argue. If you know DK didn't make weight, I'm going to go and what are you going to punch him for being the truthful guy? What are you going to do for messing up your interview because you're being honest? So it's like, that's how One Hit is he'll get under your skin by literally your toenail's crooked.
But it actually will be. Like I'm not saying the toenail crooked unless it's crooked.
Unless it's actually crooked, you know?
So like I would never like say like anything that's a lie, but hey, I'll just state the facts in a little antagonizing way.
But he did. He was selling tickets. I seen One Hit live in action.
And then after it was dope. DK, dope.
Yeah, pretty dope people.
You know?
Dope.
But that was I don't think we've ever told that story.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever have.
That's pretty cool.
Now we have.
Now we have. That's what we had the ball.
I didn't know you fought a guy bigger than you, bro. Salute. And not only that, you was
Yeah, guys, I was sick when I fought.
Sick as well,
I didn't
bro.
know that I was sick, but I woke up not feeling the best. But I thought I was just like nervous because like the night before I just woke up hella sweaty. I don't know, you get the sweats. I was nervous. So then the day of like the fight, I had I was like coughing a couple days before the fight, but I don't know. I just thought it was normal. But then a couple days after the fight, I think I told this story before on the pod. But a couple days after the fight, I lose my taste, and apparently you only lose your taste. Well, we all know where you lose your taste from. But like it takes a couple days for the losing taste to kick in. So I had to have already had it for a couple days before I lost my taste. And literally like 2 days before I lost my taste was the fight. So I'm pretty sure your boy fought with the little
Colvin Lau, 19.
Yeah, so salute to you, bro. Bigger guy, you was little, and then wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, might have to get
my
back
favorite.
in the
My
ring.
favorite part of that fight is the nice little slip and a little uppercutty. You know what I'm talking
that's
about?
the best part.
That was
That's
the
the best
nice
part. I didn't even know that happened until after.
You said whoop.
I didn't even know you could throw an uppercut.
And I think it was like a little right hook, but it was like a little. Here's an uppercut, and then here's the hook. It was like right here.
It was a 45-degree right underhook.
Yeah, it was the right underhook.
Yeah, that was a great fight though. No cap. Bare knuckle.
I'm not fighting
No.
bare knuckle.
No?
That's stupid.
First fight, dude loses his teeth. Remember that? Oh, you were in the
yeah,
I
back.
didn't even see that.
You didn't
though.
see
There was a couple fights before my fight versus DK Money, and then literally, I'm like watching them, and then you just see like white stuff fly. No, I don't know. I didn't know what it was, but then I like look over and ask someone, and they're like, "Yeah, that dude's tooth just went flying," and I was like, "Yo." Like I saw that right before my fight. Like you're talking about like Faze Temper.
Yeah.
Saw that his teammate got robbed, which that's like demoralizing. But this is like my first fight ever, and I see dude's teeth just getting like rocked.
And some dude in the
flying.
stand goes, I got it.
It's like a baseball.
Well, the tooth fairy.
Like a baseball at a baseball game, like when there's like a foul ball or like a home run.
That'd be fire.
Instead there's oh my god, a tooth.
Guys, I want to give a shout out to the fans that are commenting on the podcast. You guys leave very funny and creative comments, and I just want to say this is from the last podcast. A little random, but gotta show some love. You know what I'm saying, boys? Delon J1427 said, y'all ever get the cheaper version of a product and realize it's better than the bigger name brand product? Yeah, that's what I think about this boys podcast.
Hey! Shout out to that guy.
And then, hey, we'll keep giving another, we'll show some love. Owen Workman said, your podcast is the best podcast I've ever watched. You guys are some of the only people with a pod I like to listen to, so keep going and keep doing what you're doing. These comments, guys, you don't understand. They honestly push us to keep being consistent, keep going, because when we see that there's people out there that love it, it's just like, oh, man, this is really making some of y'all's, like, days and weeks. Like, you guys are looking forward to it right after you get out of school, right after you get off of work, and pop on a little IBP, a little it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's an honor. It's an honor to be on here, then.
Yes, thank you, DJ Fab, for joining us on today's episode. I think this is going to wrap it up. We pretty much only talked about boxing. This was a very boxing-focused episode. We talked about other stuff on here if this is your first episode, but if you made it to the end, we appreciate you watching. We will be back with a more diverse episode next week, not talking about only boxing. I think we're done talking about boxing for a little bit. We've been covering it a lot, I tell you.
A lot. We're like almost boxing news. It is.
Yeah, but I mean, it'd be interesting. Like I feel like a lot of people in the community would be like.
No, it's a different thing. I mean, it's a sport. I think
it is a sport. That is a great observation.
And speaking of sports, you like playing with balls. So go ahead and go.
Speaking of balls, I got a couple pickup lines for you guys real quick.
Okay, I like this. I like this.
We'll
I like
keep it
this.
going.
Ooh, I like this. Don't I like something like this?
Bro, what? We're talking about balls.
Yo,
and then Ricky starts going, I like this.
So Shamia, right? I'm gonna go just, you're a girl, right? Well, you're a guy.
All right, but pretend.
All right, so I'm coming up to you, right? I'm like, dang, shorty, is your name Trash? Because I'm trying to take you out.
Ooh.
And then I go to NCK, and I'm like, NCK, are you a pinky toe? Because I'm trying to bang you all over my furniture.
Oh.
Come on, man. I know you got some pickup lines.
Oh, we're supposed to fire back?
I thought you guys, I want to be hit on. Why y'all get the hit on? I don't get hit on.
Okay, all right. I think of one. You got one?
I could go with some classics, but I'm going to try to think of one nice on the spot and not pre-rehearsed. Oh, my gosh. Wait. Are you like some balls? Because I like the way you're bouncing. Oh, bro, what am I saying?
What?
All right, bro. All right, but honestly, I do want to do this. Do you want to go with a little freestyle right now?
Is that copyright free?
Oh, this is copyright free?
Freestyle type beat.
You got to say free for prof. No,
Oh,
I think
really?
I think we should just acapella make our own beats.
acapella.
I can make a beat. You can make a beat, bro.
Wait,
Okay.
no, wait.
No, we don't even
no,
need
I think no beat. But this is literally what me and Ben. Oh my, I'm gonna try that again. Me and Ricky have been doing this off camera, like a lot, like almost like it'll be the only thing that we do when we be hanging out together.
Like literally, Nick came over and the reason why is because of shout out to Swarmz. Swarmz literally made UK drill music. We listened to it, and then after that, like I would say random things like, Nick, we only talk in rhymes now. Like, as soon as we get off the pod, it's going to be like this. Oh, I hit him with my rod. Hit him. Then I sit him down. Fish. Cod. Like, that was horrible. Horrible.
That was a horrible example.
Bro, honestly, cut that. Cut that. Cut that.
Good,
You
though.
didn't even explain what I said.
Oh, cut my whole part, bro. Cut
You
it.
said fish cod.
Wait, but restart.
Cut my part, cut my part,
No,
cut
I'm
my part.
keeping it in just so that people can see. But I
I'm
like
so
to
bad.
explain. You gotta give the people a little bit of context because you
Cut
just,
my part, bro. I feel so bad how I did that.
You have to explain. You never let me explain what I said. I just said this is what we'd be doing, and I was gonna like tell them what we'd be doing.
Okay.
Off camera.
I'm sorry.
But then you just interrupted me and just started doing it, and I don't think it made.
Dude,
any
I got
sense.
so excited.
You got so excited.
All right,
and then
hold
he
on.
crushed
No.
your bar.
No.
me
My
and-
bar was kind of nice.
You told me to cut it.
Fish, cod.
But no, me and Ricky, we'll be just talking, and then we'll just randomly be talking in normal conversation, just like this, like right.
Hey, what's up, bro? How are you doing today?
Like, whoa, nice shirt. Oh, that's a summertime. Oh well, listen to this rhyme. Oh damn, you looking hella fine.
Oh yeah,
trying
I
to
might
be
have
mine?
to take your heart and make it mine.
Ooh, break my back. Why don't you break my spine?
I ain't never seen someone look so good. Call you dime.
Hold up, wait. To look that good, that must be a crime.
My gosh, I'm feeling a little saucy, a little spicy. Call me lime. Oh my gosh, don't be looking that good sitting next to me. I might have to commit a crime.
I already said crime, bro.
Oh,
Excuse
sorry,
me,
sorry.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Since you stole his bar, that is a crime. So here's a ticket since you're fine.
Oh,
I already said that one too.
oh my
But
gosh.
that was a different. It was a little different fine.
But
though,
that
I
was
guess.
just an example. We were just giving examples, and
But
we-
wait, hold up. Wait, you said you're always on that grind.
But that's basically what we've been doing. And if someone, like, if they don't hit, just like that one kind of
could tell,
didn't hit,
you could tell.
like, everyone's like, oh, bro. Or everyone just, like, looks and there's no, like, oh, okay. Or it's a violation if you repeat, just like me and Fab did. That's why I was saying.
Wait, I didn't repeat though.
No, Nick already said those.
You said fine.
Fine. You said fine like I
heard-
said fine as in here. You must pay the fine.
Oh.
But you meant both.
come
You
on,
meant both.
come on.
No. But, like, so I urge you guys to play this with your friends, and it's helped us get better at just, like,
Life.
life. like life has been fun with this game, bro. And I think
Bro, we'll be doing it. Literally, we were at a party the other day, our cousin's party, and then literally me and Ricky are in the back of the party saying like the most absurd stuff, like just trying to rhyme in the back. Like we didn't care what was going on.
Like,
when
there's
you
a
do
bunch of
this-
people in the house, and they're all like getting lit, and Nick and I are literally in the back corner, just like going back and forth, and we're dying, and everyone's like, why are they having so much fun in the corner?
Yeah.
Most musicians, that's I think that's a tool. When I first met you and we started chilling, what do we used to do? We used to freestyle in the car 24/7. There was a time in Utah we were supposed to go home, and we didn't go home. We drove around 8 hours with a beat on, like 13 beats, just freestyling.
But recently, like, we were getting lit back then, but recently, me and Nick,
It's like
I'm
another
talking,
level.
I'm talking no breaks,
I need
bro.
to hear this.
I'm talking like
And
no breaks, like the whole day, like literally probably a couple hours out of the day.
Y'all dropping mixtapes?
We don't even be doing it with a beat just because like if you got a beat, like you want to be like thinking, and it's like different when you have a beat, but we'll just be saying it in the way someone will say like a UK drill type song. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be like in a row.
No
Man walk in,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw him. Took his girl, now he's stalking. I like balls. When I pass it, John Stockman.
Well, kind of nice, kind of nice, kind of nice, kind of nice.
It's John Stockton though. John Stockton.
It's not Stockman.
But the thing is, you got to find a nice word to go off.
Yeah,
on.
the
Yeah,
word
yeah.
is crucial
The word is crucial.
if it's too hard, then there's too much time in between.
And me and Ricky have used so many words. It's like it's hard to think of new ones that are good ones.
But let's come. Should we do one for the people?
We'll do one, and then I think
I want to see this.
Should I do random word generator and it gives us a random word?
Yeah, random word generator, and show this camera here what the word is.
Because
Hopefully it doesn't give
I've never seen this.
Hopefully it doesn't give us something crazy. But you're gonna join too.
I'm
But
down.
everyone hop in whenever. And what gets it lit is if someone does it good. Oh my gosh.
Momentum.
The momentum of like,
It's like-
oh,
Yeah, yeah.
hey.
We'll be saying some sus stuff though, just a little warning. But I mean, that's like come on.
Yeah, that's
Not-
weird, bro. You guys are
Who's
sus?
not sus around their friends, bro?
Me? I'm definitely not sus.
Ooh. Actually, not a bad word. It says shell.
Show this one.
Shell?
This cam.
Shell.
Shell.
Is that bad?
Depends on who uses the words.
I'm not sure. I can't really tell.
Oh my gosh, you're late to class. Let me ring that bell.
You don't like me. Well, oh, wow.
Wait, but I do like you. First time I saw you, I fell.
Man, let me take your balls. Let me lock them up. I'm talking jail cell.
Oh, you like balls? Tell me more. Do tell.
Dude, my balls are so big that it don't even matter, bro. I could fall. I could fell.
I already said
He already
fell.
said it. He already said it.
Oh, I already said fell. You got an F on your test. You did fall.
These are the moments right here. This
See,
is what they're
when you
talking
stretch the word, bro,
Yeah.
and you make it nice, because I said fail, but if you say it in like, you just say it like
have to-
weird,
yeah.
it sounds like fell.
about.
Dude.
Like,
Dude, I be making them hit their notes like Adele.
Ooh! Wait, I don't use a notepad. I take notes on my laptop. Adele.
ooh.
Bro, I know,
That's
I know that you be doing that. I know that you be doing that. Like slicking your hair back, but also probably your ball hair too with that gel.
With the gel.
Wait, hold up. I walked into class the other day with Ricky, and then I didn't even know he had his balls out. I said, "What are your balls out for?" And he said, "Because I thought it's show and tell." Ooh, yeah, them balls did something to me. A little bit of wizardry. Did a little spell.
Oh, okay. See, I give it NCK this round. That's a
great one. One more. Come on, guys.
What's
It's
the
so
word?
fun.
What's the word?
I left them dead. You know, I got that. Cal.
See, man, you should have just stayed
ooh,
on the
miss.
wizardry.
Big
You should
miss.
have stayed on the
Win.
wizardry, man. You
cow?
won already.
Cal.
What's a kel?
Kill.
Oh,
Kel,
I
I
didn't
got
even
the
get that. I didn't
kel.
get
Yeah, I
that.
didn't get it.
I see.
Over your head.
What's the new
Over
word?
my head. All right, what's the new word?
New word.
But the thing
No,
is, though,
no.
they just go into flows.
I don't think we do a new word. You got to go until we're out of words.
Oh, I thought this was a segment. I thought you had that round. The wizardry spell?
keep going.
I'm tapped out for that word.
You're tapped out?
Yeah, I don't got much more.
You got that round, bro.
All right.
I think it'll be fun with a
take
fun
the dub.
game to play with your friends. If you guys want to be a musician,
Honestly. Bro, what?
Yell.
Yo, thank you guys for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that segment and didn't think it was weird, because, you know, some people, when we're doing it, they be thinking it's weird. But honestly, I love doing it just like for fun. If you think it's weird, give it a little try. Just do it with your friends.
yeah.
You create new connections in the brain. I think I've gotten smarter by doing it. Would you say so?
Oh, I would definitely say I've gotten smarter. No, but let us know, and yo, we can make that like a little segment because I love it. We can do that next pod. Only if you're watching to the end. Comment down below. Say, yo, keep it up. Let's do that again. Keep it up. Do again.
No. We gotta
Yeah.
end it. We gotta
On your
end it. We
friend-
gotta
on
end
my-
it.
on
We
my
gotta
phone.
end it. We gotta end
next
it.
one, for the
Yo,
next one.
thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, it is what it is.
Keep it up. I'm your friend. Oh wait, gotta stop. This the end.